Good afternoon. My name is Jared Cevallos, and today I'm going to be talking about something out of Chapter 9. What I've chosen to talk about for my video is credibility. And I believe credibility is one of the most important components when building a relationship with whomever you're trying to present with, talk to, or overall just getting to know someone. So the reason I've chosen credibility is basically it's the foundation of what it means to have a communication with someone. It's overall the way the audience sees you and present yourself. Your message, present yourself and the message you want to share. Credibility is covered in Chapter 9, and it goes on to say that it's important to engage your audience positively in order to establish it. When we use credibility, we are using it to be competent, trustworthy, and engaging to our audience. So what I wanted to share with you today was a story of how I believe I used my credibility, but it didn't work out the way I should have because my credibility wasn't there. When presenting ideas at a work meeting recently, I'd say in the last month or 2 months, building yourself and relating to the topic at hand that you're talking to is what you want to do. So there was an issue. There was some feedback that was given about an issue at hand at work, and I chose to use that time to give what I thought on the matter. For instance, this one was, I believe, talking about how we could be more productive overall. And at my job, I sometimes have a reputation of not being the most productive in certain events. So when I was trying to talk about how we could be more productive, what I said was almost laughed off because everyone thought, or some people thought, well, Jared, you're not productive in this sense, so what makes you think that you could tell us how to be more productive? Later on after that meeting, first of all, the issue was getting out on time. There's one person that does this job. There's two people that close together, and one person is in charge of all these other tasks, while the other person is in charge of just one task. So my idea was to divvy up the work a little bit easier, so that way those people that are just doing that one task aren't always just stuck doing that, and they can help out the person that needs the help, where there's a lot of things to be done. So I suggested we split the workload to both people so we can get out quicker and not have to wait so long to get out and get out at a timely manner all the time. Because of my credibility, though, it wasn't taken seriously by some of my peers. My manager, though, thought it was a good idea. And came up to me and was like, well, that was a really good idea, but, unfortunately, because of your credibility, no one took it seriously, and something that could have been really well, gone really well and helped everyone out was not taken in the right manner. And he had some suggestions for me on how I can improve my credibility with others. Why was my good idea not taken seriously when I suggested it? Well, it was because I was suggesting what in fact was good for our group, but because of my past experiences, it wasn't taken in the light it should have. So really, whenever we talk about credibility with our audience, credibility with our peers, coworkers, classmates, whatever it is, building credibility allows those people to take what you say seriously. And so, ways that you can build credibility are talk about things that you've done in the past to make yourself credible. Showing people like your coworkers or peers, and, actions speak louder than words. That's what I say. Showing them what you can do to be credible. So that way, whenever you do make a suggestion or need something done, they take you seriously because they know that you've come from it. You've lived it, you've done it, you realize why it's important to do, and so that way it makes what you say more credible. So in conclusion, credibility is what allows your audience to trust you. You build credibility through you being competent, trustworthy, and overall engaging with whomever you're trying to share your message with. So with all of that being said, credibility, I believe, is one of the most important things for us to be, practicing. You build it in those ways I described, and it should be one of the building blocks, foundations that you go on to build upon in order to build those relationships you need to. Thank you. Bye-bye.